the children, and even professional development for our teaching staff, teachers' aides, and support staff. We don't forget those persons. We're putting things in place for them, and also international conferences. We want every year to be better, and we want things in place so that we can achieve our goals.
Value-added tax, 3 words most Bahamians don't like to hear, but today marks the beginning of a highly anticipated VAT-free holiday aimed at easing the financial burden on families preparing for the new school year. Residents can purchase personal computers, notebooks, shoes, uniforms, hair accessories, underwear, and book bags at a 0 VAT rate until September 14th this year. Businesses participating in the holiday being asked to follow strict procedures. Here's Wes Forbes with more.
The month-long promotion, which starts today, will see all school-related items exempted from VAT across retailers. The initiative, announced by government, designed to help parents and guardians save essentially on back-to-school supplies, such as textbooks, uniforms, and electronic devices. With VAT typically adding an extra 10% on costs, this tax-free period is expected to provide significant savings, even on husky pants.
I'm looking for husky boy sizes.
What is husky?
It means you're a little chunky, you're a little thick, you're a little wider, broader. So, you know, these days everything cut narrow. So a little more space cut in the uniform, particularly the pants. Last year I did the full circuit because, you know, Janae's is usually busy. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to go to Janae's. They're so busy. And I did other places and they didn't have them. So this year I didn't even bother going looking other places. I came straight here. I have a boy, meaning that he gets very dirty. The clothes have to soak and wash, and they held up for the whole school year. So I would say the quality is excellent.
Retailers island-wide are participating in the offer, with many stores highlighting special discounts and promotions in addition to the VAT exemption. The measure is also anticipated to boost consumer spending and support of local businesses during a traditionally busy shopping period, shared Managing Director of Janae's, Martha Wallace.
This year, they have the VAT-free for 1 month, which is awesome. And they really haven't waited until the very last minute. So I say hats off to the government and those who are in the planning process of getting these customers, you know, versed in knowing about the VAT-free. Everything pertaining to school that we sell is now VAT-free. So those polo shirts that the students are wearing, VAT-free.
Shoppers are advised to check with individual retailers for details on eligible products and any other additional specific store promotions. The value-added tax holiday will run through September 14th, giving families almost a month to take advantage of the savings. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Wes Forbes.
Well, wishing all a great shopping experience. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. There's more after this.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Focol Smart Pass, the smart way to pay at the pump.
These modern day children, they always on these tablets. When I was growing up, we played pocket or go to the arcade.
The way children play has changed, but immunization is always in style. Vaccinations still protect children from infectious diseases. Make sure they get all doses of their polio, measles, pertussis, diphtheria, hepatitis B, and rubella vaccines.
A message from PAHO WHO, the Ministry of Health and Wellness, the Canadian Government, the Caribbean Development Bank, and USAID.
Shop early to get your uniforms and catch Janae's Uniform Center's buy 4 get 1 free sale. Free monogrammed and regular school shirts, dry fit and cotton polos, jumpers, skirts, boys long and short pants, PE shorts, underclothes, tights, socks, neckties, belts, sleeping mats, hair accessories, and character work desks. Get 50% off backpacks, lunch bags, and raincoats. Buy 4 school shirts, get 1 free. Buy 2 skirts, jumpers, or pants, get the third 50% off. Need embroidery and monogramming done? Visit Janae's Uniform Center early. Beat the back to school rush. Janae's Chesapeake Road back to school special. Restrictions apply.
What are we gonna do? We forgot your daddy's birthday. He's in Eleuthera and we're all the way in Nassau.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Bahamas Striping Group of Companies.
Welcome back. 2 males and 2 females arrested at a residence in Sunset Meadows off Cowpen Road for possession of 31.8 pounds of marijuana valued at over $31,000. Investigations continue. Meantime, a manhunt continues for an armed male who entered a community store in Malcolm Road East and robbed a victim of cash and other items Saturday morning. If you have any information regarding this incident, please contact 911, 919, or the Criminal Investigations Department at 502-9991. Police confiscating 2 illegal firearms in 2 separate incidents, the first occurring around 11 p.m. Saturday, resulting in the arrest of 4 males, ages 49, 48, 38, and 33. After a vigorous pursuit, the men were detained by officers for brandishing a loaded firearm off Prince Charles Drive. Mobile officers also finding another weapon in a bushy area off Cowpen Road West early Sunday morning. No arrests were made in that incident. Investigations continue. A number of business establishments making it into the daily crime report recently being robbed at gunpoint. Among the more notable ones, Popeyes, Mackey Street, and Starbucks Harbor Bay. These circumstances bring to light, among other things, customer safety, and we spoke to a few members of the public to get their views.
That's kind of scary, hearing that it was at gunpoint and everything, and I'm just like, it's only the guy at the door.
What could a security guard do against a man who has a weapon? And the law don't allow security companies to tote weapons. So the law, I guess the only problem, they'll have to put police around it as security.
It'll be better if the police patrol the area, because that way, automatically, when people see the police, they see fear. So they ain't gonna really take the chance.
If you see news in the making, call ZNS News at 502-3800 or email us at znsnews@gmail.com.
This video needs to show us on a different scale. It has to be extra.
What, eh?
Hey, Quay.
Hey, what you saying?
Where you is?
I heard you on the bus stop with my friend.
Okay, so we want to shoot this video, and it's gonna be extra.
All right, Jim. I can just come to you. All right. I need your 25 cents no more.
Over a decade ago, the Bahamas Striping Group of Companies was birthed out of a passion to change the way we travel. From only a $5,000 grant, the tenacity and work ethic has propelled BSGC to one of the leading road management companies in the Caribbean. We pride ourselves on going the extra mile where others won't, through the use of our state-of-the-art equipment and our certified team. Although the success is commendable, the road has been long. Yet, the mission continues in striving to be a world-class organization ran by Bahamians for Bahamians. With the help of our experienced and hardworking team, we at the Bahamas Striping Group of Companies are committed to making a difference, one road at a time.
We're learning, even playing, we're having lots of fun. We're working with each other until the day is done.
30 Bahamians graduated from the University of the West Indies School of Clinical Medicine and Research on August 22nd. Prime Minister Philip Davis congratulated the doctors, reassuring them of his administration's support.
One of the first acts of my administration was to resolve the issue of outstanding pay, which soured relationships between the government and doctors. I appreciate that many have been left feeling uncertain and demoralized, unsure that the government will fully play its part in the partnership. As long as I'm charged with the leadership of the country, you have my word that we will.
The Minister of Education and Technical and Vocational Training, Glenys Anna Martin, also congratulated the doctors, products of the Bahamian education system. She challenged them to address the country's chronic disease crisis.
I challenge you to always remember that your pursuit of medicine is a sacred commitment, not just to heal the sick, but simultaneously to promote premium physical and mental health in our population. The reversal of these disturbing statistics should, in my humble opinion, be at the forefront of healthcare delivery in the Bahamas and should weigh heavily on your hearts and minds.
Since 1999, the UWI school based here in the Bahamas has graduated approximately 600 Bahamian doctors. For Ed Talk, I'm Vaughn Albury.
Introducing the Focol Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station, open the app, scan the pump's QR code, select your payment amount, and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focol Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focol Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
This is ZNS Total Sports.
Welcome to your Sunday Sports, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports after a nearly 5-year hiatus. Bowling, it's making its resurgence here in the Bahamas. Just as a 16-member local bowling team set to travel to Reno, Nevada to compete in the 2024 Pan American Bowling Championships. We caught up with them at their final practice session just before they left for competition.
This is our first tournament from 2019. As you know, we had the pandemic and there was no bowling at all. Mario's bowling has been closed since the pandemic. We had about 20, 30 of us here bowling at Icons, and this qualifier came up for the Pan American tournament, which is a world tournament, Pan American tournament and the World Championships. So we decided to put a team together with the blessing of the BBF. So we are going there to really see what we can do and see if we can qualify for the Pan Am Games and the World Championship. This team is a good team. All right, I expect that we'll do something good, or at least qualify by being in the top 16 to participate at those other two tournaments. The team is good. Everybody's having fun, no problems, getting along, good camaraderie. So we expect to do good.
More from the bowlers in tomorrow's Sportscast. Recently returning home was the Bahamas Chess Federation's junior chess team as they competed at the CAC Youth Festival. Next up for them, the biggest tournament in the sport.
I know that we say that the Olympics is for every sport, such as the track and field and for swimming, but do you know that we also have an Olympics for chess? This is going to be held over at Hungary. This is going to be in September from the 8th until the 23rd. We have a large team that we are sending, both female and male team. So we are looking forward to that event that is coming up. We also have a few other chess events that's going to be held on the calendar. Please be on the lookout for our website, www.bahamaschessfederation.com.
From WNBA, John Cole Jones and her New York Liberty continue to look like the best team in the WNBA. JJ would post 10 points along with a game-high 17 rebounds and 7 dimes in the Liberty's 79-67 win over the reigning champs, the Las Vegas Aces. The Liberty will return home on Tuesday to take on the Dallas Wings. And finally, in football news, several of our young flag football athletes getting the opportunity to meet with our lone NFL star. This as the Bahamas youth flag football team through NFL flag traveling to Carolina this weekend to get some words of advice from Panthers wide receiver Mike Strawn. The group got to see the wide receiver in action during practice and also on the field on Saturday, as the Panthers would take on Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets. However, the Panthers would come up on the losing end in this one, falling 15-12, drawing no catches on just one target. And that's me. Look at your sports on this Sunday. A check on weather when we return.
This is ZNS Total Sports.
Hi, I'm Brent Burrows, Vice President of Retail and Sales at CBS Bahamas and the CBS Pro Store. Not only do we guarantee the best prices on all your favorite building materials, but we're proud to offer the best delivery program in all of Nassau. Whether you buy one box of screws or a truckload of plywood, island-wide delivery is just $5. And for our Family Island customers, we're proud to offer complimentary drop-off to the mailboat of your choice. Visit us today at the CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road and check out our website to set up your next delivery.
Hardware is a helpful place. Everything you need under one roof, from electrical, paint, plumbing, outdoor, barbecue, automotive, lawn and garden, pet supply, houseware, and seasons. Hurricane season is now here, so for all your hurricane needs, we have a 25% off bargain zone.
Hey, thanks. I would have given more stuff, but I didn't bring my money. I thought this was a glove, and I thought everything was free. Finally know what it is now. Ace.
We're located on St. Albans Drive, West Bay Street, open Monday to Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and closed for lunch 2 p.m. to 3 p.m.
For hurricane season, we got impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We'll help you brighten up for that big bad storm. Porcelain tiles, blank tiles, mosaic tiles, a variety of styles. These 14s get right, they gotta be rough. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey, hey.
Losing your furniture to costly termite damage? You need Rentokil Initials Drop and Go Furniture Fumigation, the only service like it in the Bahamas. Simply drop your furniture at a fumigation container located at 5th Terrace, Centerville, and collect your termite-free piece within days, sealed with our termite-free guarantee. Fast, convenient, affordable. When it comes to complete termite eradication, there's only one name, Rentokil Initial.
During the calm before the storm.
Life-threatening storm surge and winds in the northwestern Bahamas.
2019, Freeport Grand Bahama, praying for the best.
And in the wake of the devastation. We've hosted countless shows. We've interviewed numerous individuals. We've covered every angle and shared everyone's stories.
The whole roof came off.
Now, 5 years after Hurricane Dorian, we are telling our story.
We need to move now. Let's go now.
You can see we make it out of the hurricane.
I wasn't imagining this.
I was scared. I didn't know if I was staying or coming and crying.
This was a storm like no other.
Join us for a Hurricane Dorian special as we take you into the eye of the newsroom. See what we endured behind the scenes during our relentless 72-hour live coverage from before and after the deadliest storm in our nation's history.
Outside is actually flooded.
This is more than a documentary. It's our journey, a testament to our dedication and our commitment to you. Airing September 1st on the only station that kept you informed during the worst storm in the history of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. This is the eye of the newsroom.
Gymnastics requires discipline, dedication, and a strong sense of balance, just like doing good in our community. In gymnastics, every move counts. Every step, every leap, every turn. Just like in our communities, where every action, every act of kindness, every effort to help makes a difference. I am the creator of Posh Girl Symposium. Posh is a symposium for 5th and 6th graders at Queens College where they are encouraged to be more passionate, optimistic, strong, and healthy, and stamp out hunger. We collect unused quality stamps to feed the hungry. Some people don't have the basic necessity of food, so I wanted to be able to help. Be the balance, the strength, and the grace your community needs. Together, we can achieve greatness. Crime-free looks like me.
Do your part. Join the movement to a safer Bahamas.
Time now for a check on tonight's weather forecast. Chief Meteorologist Basil Dane joins us with the latest temperatures via Zoom. Good evening, Basil.
Good evening, Desmond. We have partly cloudy skies, temperature at 88 degrees, relative humidity 62%, east-northeast winds at 6 miles per hour, the barometric pressure 1,016.0 millibars, that's 30.00. And your temperatures around the islands, Marshall, Barbacoa at 88, 86 degrees in Grand Key, Freeport, Grand Bahama at 86 degrees as well. The Berry Islands, another 86, 84 in Alistown, Bimini. Harbour Island, 87 degrees. Also, Roxanne, Lutra, Alistown, Canal, all reporting 87 degrees. 89s in Camp Space on Andros and Black Point, Exuma. Fresh Creek, Central Andros at 88 degrees. 87s again in San Salvador, Room Key, and Georgetown, Exuma. We'll get some 90s in Clarence, Long Island, and Crooked Island. Ackland's 88 degrees. Betsy Bay, Maycorner, 90 degrees. 88 in Matsutan, Niagara, and the Turks and Caicos Islands at 91 degrees. And your boating forecast tonight, right into Monday, and this is primarily for the northwest and central parts of the country. The winds are going to be light and bearable with flat seas once again, but there will be some moderate swells, particularly to those islands that are exposed to the Atlantic Ocean. High tide will occur at 7:37 this evening, with a second high tide at 7:56 tomorrow morning. Now for the southeast bound tonight through Monday. Southeast winds 10 to 15 knots, the wave heights 2 to 4 feet over the ocean. And in the tropics, we continue to monitor Ernesto, and it's now some 590 miles to the south of Halifax, Nova Scotia. And it's moving north-northeast at about 13 miles per hour. Maximum sustained wind still at 70 miles per hour, but Ernesto could become a hurricane later on today. And our forecast for tonight, we're looking at very warm conditions with patchy clouds, thunderstorms likely in spots late tonight with a low temperature of 81 degrees. And tomorrow it's going to be a couple of thunderstorms in the morning, otherwise some clouds and some sunshine as we head into the afternoon hours with a high temperature of 90 degrees. Extended weather forecast, those patchy clouds will continue into Tuesday, becoming more cloudy on Wednesday with scattered showers and thunderstorms working their way back into our forecast. Things a little better on Thursday, but come Friday and Saturday, we'll see cloudy skies again with showers and thunderstorms in the mix. Desmond?
Well, a great wrap up there, Basil. Well, just days before the classrooms open, a number of corporate citizens and residents are giving back, doing what they can to ease a financial burden on families, providing free school supplies to parents and students. Businessman Meacher Major, one such person with a big heart. He hosted a major give back, Strawn's Alley Park, Kemp Road, which attracted scores of residents.
A lot of people struggling, you know, and it ain't gonna never stop, you know. Being from the ghetto community, I know, I was blessed to have both parents. A lot of these kids don't have that, you know, and some of their parents, them ain't working and other jobs. I could go on and on, but I'm just grateful to be able to get back to my community. Let them come and be able to have some fun before they go back to school. You know, the kids, for me, it's not a really belief, but it's just a way of life. Just kids should just always have fun, you know. When they get back to school, it's time for them to get serious, but for right now, it's still summertime. I just want them to come out and have a great time.
Organizer Meacher Major, who now resides in Buffalo, New York, has put on this back-to-school initiative for the better part of the past 2 decades.
I want to implement a movie night for my community. maybe like once a month. I'll try to get the kids in the community come together. I already have everything for the movie night, you know, projector screen, everything. So I'm looking forward to get that started hopefully when school opens up in September.
Well, hats off. Great job. That ends the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. We thank you for continuing to make ZNS your first choice for news and information. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for watching. Have a good night.
You're watching the ZNS Network, the People's Station.
Follow your dream.